Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about 15 Excel shortcuts that can save a lot of your time. Okay, let's get started. First trick is how to select an entire column. We normally do this to check sum or total of the entire column or the average of the entire column, or to perform other additional tasks such as adding column or formatting column. Now we have to press Ctrl and then spacebar to make it work. So let's take an example. So I've selected the cell. Now I'll press Ctrl and spacebar and it works. Let's take another example. I've selected another cell. Now press Ctrl and spacebar. Nice. The second shortcut is similar to the first one, where we can select an entire row using keyboard. We normally use this shortcut if we want to add row or format an entire row by pressing shift and space button. Okay, so let's try this. I select a cell and then press shift and spacebar to select an entire column. Then we can try again. So I've selected a cell. Now I'll press shift and spacebar, and yeah, I can select the entire row using this shortcut. The next shortcut is how to copy same value or formula in down cell. This is very useful tip when we are dealing with large data set. So the shortcut is to press Ctrl and D button. So let's say if we want to copy 500 from C10 to C11, we can just press Ctrl and D, and the 500 as a value will be copied to C11. Now we can use the same for formula itself. So as we can see, there is a formula in B12 which says B11 plus 1. Now if we want to copy the same formula in B13, we can just press Ctrl D and the same formula will be copied. We can try again. The fourth shortcut is similar to the third one. It uses the same logic. It is helpful if we want to copy a value or formula in the right cell, like we used to do for down cell in the earlier shortcut. So we need to press Ctrl and R button. Here comes the most important shortcut which we can use in our day-to-day work life, is to how to copy and paste data as special just using the keyboard. So the shortcut is Alt and then E, then S and then V. We just need to use thumb for Alt key and index finger for rest of the keys. After a lot of practice, I think it will synchronize and it can be done pretty quickly. So let's try. We want to copy 3 as a value from cell E9 and paste it in cell F9. So we'll use Alt and then E, S and V. Please remember that this shortcut will only copy value and not formula. Another useful shortcut is how to add an entire row or column using the keyboard. You need to press Ctrl, Shift and plus sign together to make it work. So suppose in this table we want to add another row between amount and discount for, let's say, percentage of discount. First we need to press Shift and spacebar to select an entire row and then Ctrl, Shift and plus sign together to add a row. Similarly, if we want to add one more value of, let's say, 1250 between column number 1 and column number 2, first we need to press Ctrl and spacebar to select the entire column and then use this shortcut. Opposite to what we did in the previous example, if we want to delete an entire row or column, we can do it by just pressing Ctrl and minus or negative sign. So we will continue with the same example we used earlier and try to remove the additional row of percentage that we added. So first we need to press Shift and spacebar to select an entire row and then press Ctrl and negative sign. Now let's also get rid of value of 1250 that we added earlier. Now if we do not select an entire row or column and use this shortcut, it will give an option to delete either a particular cell or the entire row or column, as we can see in this example. Last important shortcut is for applying some function or formula in the particular column or row. The shortcut is Alt and plus sign. Let's try to do sum of all values in column K. So we'll press Alt and plus sign, and the sum formula will automatically apply for all the values in K. Now we can try to do sum for row 6. Alt and plus, and it will do sum for all the values in row 6. We can also do quick recap of copying value or formula in the right cell by pressing Ctrl and R button. Also, let's try another shortcut we used earlier to copy formula on down cell. Ctrl and D. Again we can try copying down the formula, Ctrl and D. Thank you for watching. Please also watch part 2 to know about rest of the shortcuts. Like and subscribe, and please let me know how many of these shortcuts did you already know by commenting